Hi everybody, welcome to Turffontein on the Inside Track. Betway Weighted to Win. We take you through an 8-race program. I'm with Daryl and we're going to talk about what we fancy for the Saturday show. The Saturday meeting is also bringing in the Logwood Village charity race day on board. They do a great job enabling those who are unable, and we look forward to seeing them at the races on Saturday. Okay, the start of the card is the first at 12:35. I can tell you that there are two scratchings. I'm going to take them down quickly. Race 3, take out number 3. That's been scratched now. Luce Verde is not going to run. And in race 6, number 2, Hemisphere has also been taken out. This morning's market from Betway, the opener, they've got 5 Bunyan, an impressive winner of his debut. He's priced up 28 to 10 to win here. 2 Roaming Spirit 3 to 1, 6 Juniper Green is 4 to 1, and then you can get 6 to 1 all of the 3 Turbo Power, the 4 Palace Revolt, and the 8 Lonely as a Cloud. If there's 1 or 2 others, 1 Don't Shoot the Barman, 20, and 7 What a Tiger 33 to 1. That's the opening. Impressive winner, Daryl. We got beat with a 1-2-3 shot on
What
Thursday.
happened there, Clark?
I don't know.
Not a place.
Yes, what did you see?
Came out sideways, was in front, unlike his debut efforts. But apparently the instructions or the tactics were that he's going to be handy on this occasion, but he just found himself in front and he emptied out.
The first horse beaten.
I can tell you something, Punter's pockets emptied out too.
Yes.
And bookies built
okay, well,
more
help
buildings.
Get us back on track now for this one.
Yeah.
How good is this horse, Bunyan?
It's easy.
How good is it, Daryl?
Could be anything, Clyde. Could certainly be better than his current mark. One thing we do know is he didn't come up on connections on debut.
No, they pulled off. Listen to me. This was a coup. Second to none. Shortened like that. Louis was on it. They now got Simunga on it.
The
and
pre-race
Louis never let them down, right?
But the stable made it aware, Clyde, to the viewers.
They
that
did.
Fancy.
No, Johan was as Johan always is the case, he's always transparent.
Correct.
So.
And Clyde, the run-up, obviously won at the Vaal on Thursday, Miami Mountain. If you hear that post-race interview with Matthew de Kock, you'll listen to how highly regarded he is by the stable. So I've had a look at his opposition, Clyde, over here. Let's start off with Roaming Spirit. Now, she's been off the track for a couple of months. She's now in open company. Probably going to be ridden cold from that draw. I don't really think this is her race for the taking. Turbo Power, I mean, Craig Zaki's opted to ride Palace Revolt over him. So that indicates to me that he's going to be in need of this run. Palace Revolt, very disappointing last time. I'm not too sure what happened, but maybe he's better over this sort of distance, but I believe he comes with his issues. So let's see how he goes. Juniper Green, I don't think she's a 1,000-meter filly or mare. And then Lonely as a Cloud, penultimate start, course and distance winner, but that form line hasn't really stood up. Bunyan, for me, I don't see him missing the top 2, Clyde. I'm not rushing out to have a bet on him, but I do believe at his current price of 28 to 10, he's overpriced. So I think the race will be run to suit. There's a lot of pace in here, and he'll just switch off behind the pace and run them down. I think he could be something ahead of the handicapper.
Okay, we're going in all in the first leg of the bipod. We're bankering Bunyan. Welcome everybody. Second race on the card. Let's get to the price. Number 6, Give Me the Good Life, 22 to 10. Joint favourite with number 7, 2020 Vision. They're both 22 to 10 the pair. 1 Karate Kid is 33 to 10. Number 2 Night Bomber is trading at 9 to 2. Still early betting because it's Friday morning, remember. And number 3, The Abdicator, is 10 to 1. It is 16s and better the others. A middle stakes race, it's over 1,000 metres. Remember, it's on the inside track, so we are on the bend. Make a note of that. It's a small field of 7 runners, so not so sure the draw is going to make too much of a difference, to be quite honest. But perhaps tricky, I don't know. Is there one in particular, or are you going a few?
No, I put as many as 4 in my bar pot. Numbers 1, 2, 6 and 7. In my PA, I've only gone numbers 1 and 6, Clyde. Nah, Karate Kid and Give Me the Good Life, they contested the race the same race last time out. Obviously, Give Me the Good Life got the better of Karate Kid, but I'm of the opinion that the drop in trip favors Karate Kid.
Okay.
I know on paper there's nothing that there shouldn't be anything indicating that he should be able to reverse the form because the weight structure is the exact same. But the drop to 1,000 meters, in my mind, favors Karate Kid. In saying that, Give Me the Good Life latched on to the pacemaker last time out. He wasn't beaten for speed and he ran a blinder. The same could happen this time round. Also on his inside, he's lightning fast. That's if he breaks well. 20/20 vision. With 52 from stallgate number 1, if Louis can just slot him behind him, he could get the run of the race. So I respect Give Me the Good Life. 20/20 vision. Let's see how Palace Revolt goes in the previous race. It's that same form line, but I was disappointed with his last start. I expected him to go back-to-back. He was far from disgraced, but I prefer others here, Clyde. He's my 4th choice. Then you've got Night Bomber. I'm of the opinion that this 1,000 on the inside track is going to be what he's most effective over, because in the 1,200 with the scoops, Clyde, this horse has been taking a hold and travelling far too keenly. So in 1,000 they go quicker. Maybe that will give him more opportunity to settle in running and finish his race off this time round. Big runner, Night Bomber. Leaning towards Karate Kid because of the 1,000 meters. Give Me the Good Life. Thereafter, Night Bomber, 20/20 vision.
Okay, that's the order in which Daryl likes it. So we're only going 2 runners in the PAs here. It should be good enough, really. 1 Karate Kid and 6 Give Me the Good Life. Those 2. No bankers in the PA today, as you can see. The perm cost $4.32. Third race, come to the pick 6 time now. That's where we're at. It runs at 1:45 on Saturday. It's a middle stakes and it's over 2,600 meters. Remember, I did inform you earlier that number 3 is not taking part in this race, and that will leave you with just the 6 runners. Let's get an update on the Betway market this morning. Moment number 5 is top of the boards. That's been currently priced up 22-10. Emphatic win over at last start. 4 Vesuvio is 5-2. 1 Breeze Over is 33-10. The market still has respect for him despite being beaten 10 lengths by Moment last time. And 2 United Council is 33-10. Let's quote them all. 6 Tariotti is 5-1. And 7 Stop the Traffic is 33-1. Moment, do it again or what?
I wasn't a happy chappy yesterday morning this time, Clyde.
What?
When I saw Lucio Verde come out, I was furious. It was my bank in all bets.
Yes.
And
in
worth
that
a punt.
field.
But that's water under the bridge,
Done
right?
now.
Moment,
Why can't Moment repeat?
there's no reason why he can't. He's 2 from 2 over the course in distance. Clyde, if you're a ratings man, you're going to lump onto him because he could only get £6 for his latest win. And undoubtedly, he ran above his current rating. But there is a horse
Was it a
in here.
flash in the pan performance or
I
not?
don't know. That field cut up to nothing, Clyde. On paper,
There's nothing left here in this field to be
on
all-
paper, Breeze Over is going to find it very difficult to reverse that form, right?
Yeah,
I mean, he's 4 kilograms for 11 odd lengths. It's not
Correct.
going to be enough.
shouldn't be.
So I haven't included him. Now,
And funny, he's
I
never
don't
won
know.
this course in distance.
Who?
Breeze Over. He's had a few goes.
Yeah,
He's run
pers-
well, but he hasn't won the course in distance.
personally, I prefer him on a more testing track like the Stanside. Clyde, is Moment going to be the same horse if he finds himself behind Teo Toriate, who's got 51 to shoulder, and we've seen this apprentice take her to the front in the past? Will he be able, because he's a plotter, Clyde, Moment. He's a plotter. So will he be able to turn it on if he finds himself behind her? So I don't know. It's going to be very interesting. Now, if you go back to the run on the 17th of May, have a look who Moment ran behind. Vesuvio. He finished 4th, 2.5 lengths behind Vesuvio. Have a look at the weights, Clyde. He's 5.5 kilograms worse off and was beaten. So surely Vesuvio can confirm that form. Yes, his penultimate start, there are concerns over that because he wasn't striding out. But if this horse is moving well, which he indicated that he is with his last efforts, he put that penultimate start behind him, we have to be favouring Vesuvio. But then you go to the best weighted column, Clyde, because this is a middle stakes. And United Council, I know she's been off the track for 3 odd months, but strictly at the weights, you have to include her because she's best in. So I've gone all of numbers 2, 4 and 5. Personally, I would have loved to go the field. I don't believe numbers 2, 4 and 5 are enough. So for the viewers out there who want to take a lesser percentage, please go the entire field.
Okay, that's interesting. And what, include the scratching, right? In case Moment ends up tote favourite.
Yeah, you should.
Okay, well, Daryl's gone 2, 4, 5 in the pick 6, but he sees it far more open than that. So just make a note, that pick 6 costs 90 Rand for 10%. Okay, let's get our jackpots on. We're going over 2,000 meters now. It's a handicap at the 82, should run at 20 past 2. There are 11 of them going to the gate. Give me a choice. Won his last start impressively, I thought. They've got him priced up at 15 to 10 to win here for Joe Soma. And the manner that he won, I can't see any reason why he can't win again. 9, Robert Browning is the next in at 9 to 2. 6, Eiffel Tower is priced up at 6 to 1. 7 to 1, the 5, Eiger Sanction. And then 8 to 1 about number 2, American Rebel. Were you impressed with Give Me a Choice in the manner that he won?
What a lovely victory, Clyde. You know, we've expected that sort of victory from him in the past. And maybe the step up in trip is what assisted him in getting the best out of him. Along with the tongue tie, Clyde. That was the first time his tongue had ever been tied. And the step up to the trip. So he's unbeaten with the tongue tie. He's unbeaten over 2,000 meters. The handicapper was also impressed.
Let me ask you this, Daryl. What could go wrong for him?
What do you mean it's racing, Clyde? What could go wrong with My Lucky Charm? You think bookmakers are yet to give away free money to the punters?
No, we know that.
Are they in the game of giving away free money?
No.
Okay, well.
But
it's racing. He can have an off day. That's what could go wrong. On
pace-wise,
he's going to, Clyde, on the inside track, and fast going, this Craig Zaki's going to get him handy, attempt to get him handy, as long as he breaks well.
Okay.
They're not going to be dropping him out.
Okay.
So I think he'll overcome that draw. He's got a long back straight to assist him. Yeah, I expect him to win, Clyde.
Okay, good.
I expect him to win.
But you're not bankering him, I noticed.
But I need some sort of backup, Clyde, because races aren't that easy, are they? A lot can go wrong in running. Take a bump, pace, whatever. The Argus Sanction or Argus Sanction number 5. Have a look at him and Muzi Yeni, Clyde.
Yeah.
Muzi Yeni's ridden 4 of his 5 career wins.
Yeah, he's done very well on him.
So, no
still
doubt.
Still an entire this horse, is he?
Yeah. No doubt Muzi gets the best tune out of him.
What, is St. John looking for another stallion? St. John, no more stallions, St. John. Now.
Have a look at his course and distance form.
Yes.
I'm happy with that.
Yes.
If the favourite fluffs his lines, I think Argus Sanction is your exacta horse. Thereafter, trifectas and quartet players. Number 1, Street Art. Some signs of life, Clyde, and he's down to an 85 now. And number 10, Titans of War. If he settles in running, he's 4 kilograms better off with Give Me a Choice. He should, on paper, finish closer. But yes, for me, 3 and 5 should suffice. Firmer players, I'm not putting you off in bankering number 3. Give Me a Choice.
Okay, just a change of rider. Chad Little's not riding. And Street Art is now Louis and Schlappo in this race. Make a note of that jockey change. Thanks, Daryl. Let's get on jackpot. Race number 5 is a Pinnacle Stakes. They're going over 1,800 meters. Should run at 3 o'clock. It's a stakes race, and in this, Soldier's Eye is the best weighted horse in the race. But the market has got number 3, King's Express, as favourite. Fabian had a good winner during the course of the week. They got this horse, King's Express, 16 to 10. 8, Soldier Eye, not far behind, is 28 to 10, second favourite. 1, Fire and Flames, surely better than that last start, 4 to 1. 2, Hot to Ruby is 9 to 2, and 12s and better about the balance. King's Express, 1,800 meters now, Daryl. More of his game, the distance, I think. And 4 kilos now comes off its back. Must give it a much brighter chance of winning now.
Absolutely, but I actually think he's a difficult ride, this horse, Clyde. When Musi has won on him, he's actually been hard ridden. So I don't know how much this 4 kg apprentice is going to suit him. I'm not putting viewers off him because I think the 1800 on the inside track is his game. He's hardly ever missed the money over here. What I do want to say, he's himself and number 1, Fire and Flames, weren't striding out in their last efforts. So the going is hard. Have a look how they moved down to the start. That race beyond Royal Edition, last time out, became very messy. About 600 meters out. Musi was controlling the pace. The horse, he said, fell asleep underneath him. And a lot of horses made their move early. And he was one of them. Himself and Hawk Bull, they bumped each other. So he could be way better than that effort. Then you got Fire and Flames. He was exposed last time out, no cover on the outside of the leader. And if you watch the closing stages, Clyde, Samanga took it easy on him. So although he was beaten 6 hard lengths, I don't think it was that bad an effort. This time around, Callum Murray from a neat draw, if his stable companion doesn't force the issue early, Rumagam, I think Fire and Flame should lock onto that fence, get the run of the race, and he will run a much better race. Go to the best weighted column because this is a pinnacle stakes, and you'll see that Soldiers, Clyde is best in over here, the 5-year-old mare. And we know what she's capable on the inside track. But is she stretched over 1800? That's the question.
Yeah. And the same question for Fire and Flames 18.
Yeah.
I don't
but
know.
he's run 17.50 in the soft.
Yeah, I saw that, yeah.
So
I'm still not convinced. But anyway, yeah, okay. So what we doing? All three, eh? 138.
138, yeah.
Okay, well, that's our play then. Jackpot's first leg. I'm going to take a chance with King's Express, but Daryl Marie going 138 for 150. The plated race gives you a chance to work out the weights and who's best in with all that sort of stuff. It's a graduation plate and they're sprinting over 1,200 meters. In terms of that, number 3, Bjorn Ironside is best in, just ahead of a horse like Poblana, who's back, and she'll be trying to show how good she is. The market's got, just by the way, the 2 scratched Hemisphere. They've got 3 Bjorn Ironside favourite, 15 to 10 to win it. Number 8, Mystical Miss, second favourite. She's priced up at 22 to 10. The third choice, number 1, Pennsylvania, is 33 to 10. And number 6, Poblano, is 5 to 1. 10 to 1 and better about the balance. He hasn't won in a while, Bjorn Ironside, but we know he's got ability. He's quite good, isn't he?
look who's run behind. Snow Pilot, One Stripe, Symphony in White, Pistol Pete, Lion Rampart.
Yeah, the best.
Comes into this race best weighted. I think his price is generous. Whoever wants to back him, I suggest having a bet now. In his comeback effort, Clyde, he beat a horse called Nyaka Nyaka.
Yeah.
So that form line has been franked. Now, if you have a look at the best weighted column, which you touched on, Poblano's second best in. But Bjorn Ironside's had that comeback run, he's going to strip fitter. Whereas Poblano's making a seasonal debut and should come on for the effort. Am I right, Clyde?
Correct.
She's not going to be nowhere near her best rating, Poblano. So, distinct preference for Bjorn Ironside. Excuse me, Clyde. Then you got Bakwena, who's held comfortably on their last start. So I don't foresee her reversing that form with Bjorn Ironside. Now, Mystical Miss is the interesting runner because she's bred to fly, Clyde. She was thrown in the deep end, right, in her second start.
Yeah.
And she was far from disgraced. She ran in the grade 2 debutante behind Princess of Gaul. I know that field was quite congested at the end. So let's see how that form line works out. But because of the favourite having his second run after a rest, Clyde, you know, some people are wary when it comes to that. I have included Mystical Miss as the backup. So for me, the race stops at numbers 3 and 8.
So just 2 horses, eh?
I think Pennsylvania at the ratings has got it all to do, so I passed him by, Clyde. Nice to see him win last time out, but I think he's got his work cut out here. So yes, because
so we're ruling Poblana out, huh?
Yes.
Yes, okay. That's important, because if that's out, then you're an Ironside Bright winning chance. Danger for Daryl, Mystical Miss. That's the pick 3. Okay, middle stakes. It's over 1,600 meters. Runs at about 10 past 4. We pull up the Betway market for you and tell you what they're doing on Friday morning. 5 Max the Magician. Top the boards, 33 to 10, but joined with the 8 Paul Revere, 33 to 10. 2 Master Christmas is at 4 to 1. He was a good winner of his last start. They were very happy with him. 3 Command Pilot. Could be a bit of a shrewdie. Priced up 8 to 1. So is the 6 Player, 8 to 1. And it's 10 to 1 about number 7 Kudzu, who's never out of it. He's always got some sort of chance, especially in a race like this. Yeah, they were happy with the way Master Christmas won. Yeah, he just won. But they rate him. They think he's got ability, this also.
I can say this, Clyde, that Tony's probably still figuring him out. He's only had him a couple of weeks.
Yes.
And debut for his new yard was encouraging. Then he won last time out, beating a very, very nice horse in So Heartthrob. He picked up a 4-pound or 2 kilogram penalty. Clyde, let me put it to you this way. If this was at the Vaal, this race, I would have bankered him in everything. But if you just look at his form, he's always run his best races at the Vaal. He seems to be a length or 2 inferior at Turffontein. But now it's his home track.
Why do you think he wants a straight? Is that what
I
you're
don't know
saying?
what it is, Clyde. But
then
now
you must go for
Turffontein's
the World Sports Betting Grand Heritage this year, if that's the case, isn't it?
phone Tony.
Yes, I'm going to tell him.
Clyde.
Send him for that.
Let's see how it goes, because Turffontein's his home track now. But I love the way he finished his race off last time out. And this app is worth his weight in gold at the moment, the 4 kg allowance. Max the Magician, he had every opportunity last time out, Clyde. But in saying that, Argo Ali has come out and won another 2 races since then. So he's far from disgraced. And I think the Magna Yard are reaching fine form now. They went through a little bit of a dip. And maybe at this stage, when he ran second, they were fairly quiet. So I like his chances. I think he has to be very, very competitive. Player, his finishing effort last time out on the inside track when returning from a break was encouraging, because there's no doubt he was finishing best of all. Now he's got stronger handling in the irons with Sereno, and he should certainly strip fitter, and the step up in trip is certainly in his favour.
Yeah.
So that brings him into the race with a bright winning chance.
Command Pilot, you give a chance?
Yeah, not really, Clyde. I don't know. I left him out.
Okay.
I'm not happy that I left him out, but he's held on that last run by Player and Paul Revere.
Kudzu, no.
No. Now you're clutching at
I
straws.
see. And you got Potberry in the play, eh?
Yes.
What price is Potberry?
Potberry. I think if this horse gets to the front, Clyde, don't be surprised. This horse is very, very talented, and he was in need of his comeback effort last time out. You know, in his penultimate start, he gave Schwarzenegger a weight. Clyde.
Not out of it, eh?
Immediate Edge finished second in that race. So I don't know if he needs another one, though. I just wish this race was at the Vaal, that we could have a little bit of a dip here, but it's not.
Sounding open to me. It's sounding
Spaghetti.
a lot. Well, there's a few now. There are a few in there now. So there we go. That's our quartet. We're boxing 1, 2, 5, 6, and 8, but it could be deeper than that. We've got one more to go. The 8th race runs at 4:45. This is a graduation plate, the last on the card at Turffontein. Interesting race indeed. It sees the return of a horse like Parisian Walkway, who's best in by a long way, I would have thought, in terms of ratings in this plated race. Is a lovely horse. The question is, will he need the run, and will it be too short for him? But is he favourite? Let me pull up market. They've got him 9 to 2. He's easy to back. It's 9 to 2 the field, actually. 3 count Hitaku 9 to 2, so they priced him up the pair. And they've even put 4 Pumpkin Pie in here at 9 to 2, joint favourites, a lot of them. 11 Coca Melon is also, I see, also joined. She's 9-2. She's got 50 on her back. So can she spring the surprise against the big names? 2 Solar Sail is 7-1. Jabera number 9 is 8-1. 5 Dance King, nice horse at 10s. But against a horse like Count Hitiku, he's out at the weights, and against Parisian Walkway is far out as well. I mean, what is Parisian? He's a 119. Count Hitiku's a 95. What is that?
That's 6
how many
plus,
kilos?
6 plus 18.
25 is 12 kilos. 12 kilos out against Parisian Walkway.
But as Nino Podesta says, then
and Dance kilos, what, with the 1.5 claiming, something like 4 kilos out against Count Hitiku. But the question here is if Parisian's ready or not. Because if he's not ready, then...
Put it to you this way, Clyde. This is the start of his campaign, so he's nowhere near his ready. He's nowhere near ready. Or he's, let me put it this way. He's nowhere near his best. But we know he's got the class to make a winning return. Listen, Clyde, this horse earned his rating over a mile. That's where he earned his rating when he beat Greatrix over a mile. I'm not too sure if he stays, this horse. I don't know what the story is with him, but he has been disappointing. And I really want to see him bounce back to some of his more better, consistent form. I think we are going to see not him at his best, but we'll see him be competitive. At the ratings, you're going to say he's a clear-cut winner, but I don't think it's going to be that easy because he's got a lot of meat left on the bone. But I can see him, class, certainly pull him through. Solar Sail, on the other hand, Clyde, he earned his rating in the Derby over 24.50. This is a mile on the inside track. But you know what? He's never ever disgraced himself, this horse. He's as honest as the day is long. And he loves the inside track. He will be he'll be thereabouts, Clyde. I'm not writing him off.
No,
I think he's just improving. I don't know if he's quite his rating, but I think you can't ignore his chances. Count Hutiku, he's a much better sort when he's allowed to stride up front.
Talk about him. I mean,
so
the mile, is it too short this mile for Count Hutiku?
No, I don't believe so.
Because if it's not too short, that'll make him a massive runner.
I think he's a huge runner, Clyde. And if you make him a massive runner, have a look at Baynak. Baynak is 4 kilograms better off with Count Hutiku, and he was returning from a layoff.
Yeah.
That time that they met. I've included Baynak in all my bets over here. But he's a little bit of a nutcase, this horse. I mean, he buried us last time out. He was pulling and...
no, not for me.
Not?
Nope.
Sure.
No,
Okay.
I'm big on Parisian and Count Hitiku, those two.
And Pumpkin
I think
Pie.
it's a match.
What about Pumpkin Pie? What's he done wrong?
Nothing wrong, but not for me.
Not for you.
Nope. Sorry.
Who are you leaning towards?
I respect
Count?
the ratings. They're all out against a horse like Count Hitiku, and Count Hitiku's far out against Parisian Walkways, but I'm going the top two. You going wider, eh?
What
1,
you
2,
going
3,
top
4,
two?
10.
Numbers?
Parisian and Count Hitiku.
1 and 3.
Yeah.
Okay.
You've gone 1, 2, 3, 4, 10, eh, Daryl?
Leaning towards, listen to this, Clyde.
Yes.
Pumpkin Pie.
Interesting. All right, well, there we go. The market's got them 9-2 the field. It's an open race, and we playing trifectas at the back. Thanks for watching Betway's Way to Win, everybody. Trust it's been good.